Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. Well, Ripple is getting some recognition, which I would say, and I bet you'll agree, is well-deserved. There's a piece from Daily Hodl titled, Ripple and Coinbase hit LinkedIn's list of hottest startups. Should be the case because Ripple is transforming the way that money moves around the world. No big deal, right? Just a little thing called the Internet of Value. I like to see the recognition, though. Got some news about exchanges adding XRP. I want to get into a couple of specifics. I want to cover with you. I'm going to have to share a link on this one, but have you ever wondered why Ripple has the logo that it has? I'm not talking about XRP's logo. I'm talking about Ripple, the company's logo. The one that looks like a little fidget spinner. I think it's a cool looking logo. But have you ever wondered why it's there? Well, I'm going to touch on that and give you an opportunity to learn the answer in case you are not aware. And I'll close out the video with a piece that's not XRP related. It's about a gang member who has committed a $16 million crypto fraud. It's going to fall under the category of, my granddaddy says, people are no damn good. He did used to say that. But before we get going, if you would please delicately tap that like button, and if you're a fan of Ripple and XRP, go ahead and subscribe to the Moon Lambo channel. I am very genuinely appreciative of all the support that I've been receiving here, and it would be my honor to have you here as a subscriber. So if you want to, please do, and if you don't, I appreciate you watching the video regardless. You're cool in my book. So check out this piece here. It's the one about Ripple and Coinbase hit LinkedIn's list of hottest startups. Both Ripple and Coinbase cracked LinkedIn's third annual list of the top 50 hottest startups for employees. The professional networking site's editors and data scientists reportedly parsed billions of actions generated by LinkedIn's 645 million members to examine and compare startup companies' employee growth, job seeker interest, member engagement, and how well they fish talent from established companies. And by the way, as far as fishing talent from other companies, my gosh, who does it better than Ripple? They've got all sorts of, Facebook employees working there, all sorts. I remember, you guys familiar with former Ripple employee Bob Way? Super nice dude, great XRP community member. He's so vocal and happy to share all the things that he learned, because he was Ripple's 10th employee ever, and he joked in a live stream with, it was either Brad Kimes, a fellow XRP YouTuber, his channel's called Investment Perspectives. It was either him or it was Alex Cobb, because I know that Bob Way was on both of their channels, so I can't remember which one he said this on, but he was joking that Ripple had come so far along, and he was just joking, but he's like, yeah, they never would have hired me if it were today, or something to that effect. He's a humble guy. But no, they really are great at finding proper and, well, I'd say impressive talent. Think about the regulators that they've worked with, former regulators that they have hired. Yeah, I'd say they're going in the right direction. Anyway, piece continues. Eligible companies needed to be headquartered in the United States, be 7 years old or younger, and have more than 50 employees. Ripple and Coinbase, both of which are headquartered in San Francisco, came in 28th and 29th place, respectively. Now, how about that? They're basically like neighbors. If you map out, I should have pulled it up for the fun. If you map it out and just go like Google Maps and pull up Ripple's headquarters on Google, and then like map out how to walk to Coinbase. Yeah, it's a very short trip there. And I'm going to have to tell this story. I've teased this a number of times over the last like half a year or so, but I did go to Ripple's headquarters, and I did see Brad Garlinghouse. It just made me think of that because I was talking about seeing Ripple and Coinbase on a map since they're both in San Francisco there. But yeah, I have evidence of it too. I have pictures and video. But anyway, let me go ahead and proceed here. Ripple currently employs about 270 people and is hiring for 60 roles, mostly for engineering positions in spots with Spring, the company's fundraising and project support arm. Says the cross-border payments company, quote, whether you bring the team a competitive spirit from a past athletic career or problem-solving skills from climbing mountains, we're most excited about working with people who love what they do. Coinbase employs 600 people and currently has 130 open roles spread across all their departments. The digital asset exchange has tripled in size and raised $525 million in funding in the past 3 years. Says Rachel Horowitz, the exchange's vice president of communications, quote, "Finding top talent requires us to cast the widest net possible. We are rigorous about hiring based on skills and values, but outside of this, we welcome people from every background and set of experiences." Cool stuff, right? Any sort of recognition that Ripple receives, I say it's well-deserved. They doing stuff out there. Check out this. I wanted to give a quick shout-out here to XRP Crypto Wolf, who sent me a private message today offering to just kind of share some of the latest crypto news. A very XRP-centric type of thinker here, which fits in line perfectly with me, and probably you if you're listening to this channel. So XRP Crypto Wolf, if you are listening, I want to give a quick shout-out and say thank you so much for offering to send me stuff regularly. I really do appreciate it. And, I've seen you on... And I've actually, granted, I mentioned this too in a private message that we sent back and forth. Of course, I had, just by happenstance, I had cited you a couple times in some of my videos in the past, but I just want to say I had come across your stuff and watching other XRP YouTubers out there, most notably Digital Asset Investor, who is awesome, and he quotes your stuff quite regularly. And it's crystal clear to me that your greater interest is in just informing the XRP community at large. It's very very noticeable and quite noteworthy. So just a very genuine thank you, because to look up the stuff that you look up to the degree that you do, it takes a lot of time. And so I just wanted to say very publicly and open here, thank you very much for being willing to send me stuff on a regular basis. And so this is one of the things that XRP Crypto Wolf sent me in a message today, and I find it fascinating. Well, here, I'll just show you the headline here. Japan grants crypto exchange license to messaging giant Line. L-I-N-E, Line. Gigantic, adding XRP. Let me go ahead and jump into the story here real quick here. LVC Corporation, the digital asset and blockchain-focused arm of Japanese messaging giant Line, has obtained a crypto exchange operating license from Japan's financial regulator. The news was reported by Cointelegraph Japan on September 6th. As previously reported, LVC Corp's trading platform, to be dubbed BitMax, will enable Line's 80 million users in Japan to buy and sell multiple cryptocurrencies. According to Cointelegraph Japan, the FSA has authorized the trading of Bitcoin, Ether, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and, most importantly from my perspective, and probably yours if you're listening to this video, XRP. XRP being traded on the platform. And you know what's amazing? I think back to when I joined the world of crypto, November of 2017, which wasn't that long ago, but maybe it's kind of starting to feel like that. It's been almost 2 years for me since I joined. But at that point, I want to say XRP was only being traded on maybe 50 exchanges, and I don't know what the number is today. I saw it recently. I wish I could have retained the information, but I just can't retain quite everything that I read and learn. But it's definitely in excess of 100 exchanges. I mean, think about it. That's a lot of exchanges XRP has been added to. It's just additional adoption. It's a cool fact. I like that. And XRP is going to have staying power. It already does have staying power. There's a reason that it's listed third in market cap on CoinMarketCap.com and LiveCoinWatch.com. There are enough people out there like you and me that get the reason it does exist and should exist, and the real utility behind it, and the way it's being positioned by a number of platform developers. And that's the reason people like you and me that do get it before everybody else, that's the reason that it's always in the top 10 in terms of market cap of cryptocurrencies over the last 7 years. It's amazing. It's not by pure luck, even though all cryptocurrencies that are altcoins move in tandem price-wise with Bitcoin, admittedly, but there are enough people out there that there's a reason for the rankings, as it were. So anyway, cool stuff nonetheless. So thank you very much again, XRP Crypto Wolf, and I will say to anybody, I was already following you, of course, but to anybody, if you like following XRP people on Twitter, he is at XRP Crypto Wolf. Definitely worth following, and again, a very sincere thank you to you, sir. All right, I got this. I was tagged on this by Fast. It was not familiar, but stated, Moon Lambo, hey mate, we would love if you might be able to follow us back. We're in constant crypto exchange that is in the process of adding XRP to the platform. we would love to get your feedback as well as possibly collaborate on video down the road. And so this is my first instance of running into them, and so thank you very much if you're watching for tagging me in that. I'm all about the XRP community and the fact that XRP is being added. I thought it was worth giving a friendly shout out. Thank you so much. So I did indeed follow you. Yeah, and so feel free to send a message. Anyway, next piece. Okay, this is from Leap of Faith. And so this was Corey Johnson, a former Ripple employee, back when he was working at Ripple. And he goes into the reason that Ripple has the logo that they have. And it had to do with network effects. So there are larger network effects and some smaller ones. And so what I decided I'm going to do, given that there's actually math involved, and just you're going to have to understand, just listen to his explanation. I'm not going to play it in the video. Go ahead and click on the link below. I am going to link to this, and you should check it out. It's a 41-second video clip, and he explains it. And again, it does pretty much just have to do with it. There's mathematical reasons, like I said, but also it has to do with network effects. And I just felt like if I tried to regurgitate what he just said, which he had really clearly committed to memory, I was like, I probably wouldn't do it justice. So I just thought I'll just go ahead and link it below, because I think probably most people aren't aware of this. It's just one of those little fine facts that maybe some of those diehard followers out there know, but I had never heard this particular explanation before, so feel free to take a look at it in the comment section below. All right, and last piece for this video from Coindesk.com. Thai gang member arrested over alleged $16 million crypto fraud. As my granddaddy used to say, people are no damn good. A Thai man has been arrested for his alleged involvement in a crypto crime ring that fleeced investors for 500 million baht, which is over $16 million. 48-year-old Mana Jumang, which I'm assuming I'm butchering. I'm highly confident that I pronounced that incorrectly. I'm sorry, I'm just not good at pronouncing forenames. My bad. Anyway, so Mana Jumang was arrested as part of an operation to apprehend the criminals behind a scheme that encouraged people to invest in cryptocurrencies, but after providing initial returns, disappeared with the money and could not be contacted, Bangkok Post reports on Wednesday. Police Major General Jirapop Porudet, oh man, I'm just butchering this. I know I am. Commander of the Crime Suppression Division, said in the report that the group comprised 3 Thai nationals and 4 Vietnamese. Police are still seeking 2 of the Thai members, while the Vietnamese are said to have left the country. Man reportedly dubbed himself, quote, the cryptocurrency wizard, and is said to have spent some of investors' money on land purchases. And of course, that's what wizards do. They steal from people, and then they use the money that they stole from those people to make land purchases. So you can tell just from that, this is a legit wizard. Man, I wonder what kind of sorcery this guy knows. Victims of the scheme came from possibly more than 10 Asian nations, including South Korea and Vietnam, the report indicates. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Very much appreciate the support. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo!